Bench Shebe, how are you doing today? I'm trying to fix something here. How are you doing today? Shebe. How are you doing today? Thank you guys for joining. Let's like the live. Let's like the live, guys. And I'm going to appreciate. See, I'm going to appreciate. Gaming, yo, how are you doing, man, today? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? I'm fine. What about you? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? I'm also fine. Just joining as usual. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. It's good to see you this time of the year. It's good to see you this time of the year. How was your day? How was your day? I will join you now. Thank you. You should. Huh? Boy gaming. You should join. You should join me each and every time. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I'm also fine. I'm doing good. Thank you guys. If you are here and if you have not liked the live, guys, let's like the live and I'm going to appreciate. Guys. Give me 10 minutes, then I'm coming. It's okay. Boy gaming, I'm here now. I'm here. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Thank you guys. If you are here and you haven't liked the live, kindly let's do so. And I'm going to appreciate. I'm going. Okay. I'll be waiting. You just go and come. Just go and come back. Thank you. Thank you also for the like. Let me know who has joined. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. This is Mobile Kenya. How are you doing? Today? Thank you so much for joining. Which phones are you selling? This is FIFA Mobile Kenya. Someone might be interested, and they will always come to town and just ask your location, and then from there it will be easier for you to sell. They may be their best choice, their best mobile choice. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining again. Farm Farm Mobile Kenya. Farm Mobile Kenya. Thank you for joining again. Which are your Christmas deals? Which are your Christmas deals? Which are your Christmas deals? Mobile Kenya, Mwangi uko wapi? Niko Nairobi, Kenya. What about you? The Mobile Kenya. The Mobile Kenya, where are you? Thank you guys for joining. Thank you. Let's like the live, guys. Also, let me know who has joined, and I'm going to appreciate, guys. Let me know who has joined, and I'm going to appreciate. Let's like the live, guys. Let's like the live. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Let's like the live. ROM8:1-11 does have a lot of significance as it identifies us with Christ. Notably, the message from the reading does reinforce on us securing our identity as God's children, and thus we have no room for condemnation but being defined by our relationship with Jesus. Furthermore, the sermon does reinforce on Jesus eliminating our shame, guilt, and failure. Thank you. Let's like the live, guys, as I try to upload our today's topic, and guys, I'm going to appreciate. Let's like the live if you are here and this is your first time and you haven't subscribed. Guys, let's like the live as well as you subscribe. Also, let me know who has joined. Catherine Gamba, how are you? How are you today, Catherine? Thank you. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? What is not? Thank you so much, Catherine, for joining. Thank you so much, Catherine, for joining. And everyone else, let's like the live, guys, as I'm trying to upload our today's topic. For those that have been joining and following this platform, we always have a topic each and every day, guys. I think now I can. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? It should be. Where is it? Catherine, how is your December? No, this is the last month of the year. We are meeting so many people is always a lot of blessings. We should always feel very, very, very appreciative. Thank you so much for the like. If you haven't liked the live, hi Wednesday, guys. I think now I can be able also to chat. Hi Wednesday, guys. How are you doing? Pin the message. There we go. Thank you, guys. There we go with our poll. And today being a month of love, a month of, not love, but another month where we have a lot of issues happening, we have a very simple question. Are you planning to spread sharing during this Christmas time? Are you planning to spread sharing during this Christmas time? Let's vote, guys. Let's vote, guys. Is Christmas sharing important today? That's the question that we have today, guys. Let's contribute. Let's contribute, guys, and I'm going to appreciate.
Today, ROM8:1-11 does have a lot of significance as it identifies us with Christ. Notably, the message from the reading does reinforce on us securing our identity as God's children, and thus we have no room for condemnation but rather being defined by our relationship with Jesus. Furthermore, the sermon does reinforce on Jesus eliminating our shame, guilt, and failure through God's capability to provide us with peace and immense confidence despite our ongoing struggles. The mind governed by the flesh is hostile to God and it does not submit to God's law. ROM8:7 NKJV. The other contemporary relevance linked with ROM8:1-11 is attaining purpose in mindset, with the sermon directing us as condemned Christians, truly directing us to self-focus to combat modern anxieties linked with our modern lives, a rich way of ensuring that God's indwelling and presence is in us. Furthermore, the sermon does speak to us on victory over sin. Developmental questions. How should we signify our relationship with Christ? The truth linked with the sermon ROM8:1-11 is that we as believers we have indwelling God's presence, which fundamentally signifies our relationship with Christ. The timeless truth about God dwelling in believers is that He dwells in us through His Holy Spirit. Provision of spiritual strength, comfort, and guidance. Notably, is Jesus' power is immeasurable beyond all we ask or we imagine. Is there an element of Christ empowerment toward believers? Yes, there is an element of spiritual empowerment through God strengthening our weaknesses by the indwelling of His Spirit. The essence of having union with Christ also exists as a truth element, with the sermon reinforcing the dwelling and spiritual intimacy with Christ, meaning that believers' lives is united with Christ, with Him in them and them in Him, as captured by Boyer, 2016, p.149. Introduction. The sermon from ROM8:1-11 is that there are glorious freedom and new life being available to us as believers through the power of the Holy Spirit, key to liberating us from the condemnation of the law of death and sin. Notably, Paul does open this chapter with a short account of God's saving act in Christ. According to Paul, therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Jesus Christ, as captured by Bohet, 2021, p.134. As Christians facing hostilities in various spheres of your lives as you have chosen to follow Christ, and therefore, there is a need to resist mind that is incapable of obeying God. The passage.
Thank you guys for joining. Let's contribute to our today's topic. Is Christmas sharing important today? Is Christmas sharing important today? And let me know, guys, if you are planning to spread some sharing during this Christmas time. You know, this is Christmas time where we have a lot of issues going on. Let me know, guys, through voting if you are planning to spread some kind of sharing with others. And thank you so much, guys, for the likes. If you have also not subscribed to this platform, guys, let's keep on subscribing. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. Let me know, are you guys planning to spread some sharing during this Christmas time? You know, There are those that have already started sharing out with others with the less privilege in the society, and there are those that are also planning, to do some kind of sharing with others during this time. So, guys, let me know your perspective. Where are you? Are you planning to share maybe whatever you have with others? Are you planning maybe to spend some time maybe with the less privileged in the society by visiting them, especially maybe those that are in children's home or something of such? Guys, let me know.
Sermon outline.
So, guys, let me know. There are those that have already, aimed maybe visiting some children's home. I think I have seen a lot of posts. Many people saying, you know what, there is need for me this time now to visit those that are maybe in the children's home and something of such, which is very, very. Thank you, Boy Gaming. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Guys, let's keep on voting. Are you planning to spread some sharing during this Christmas? Because things are tough, guys. Things are tough. But as always, this being the last month of the year, we should be very, very gracious, and we should also be very grateful that we are at this point. We are at this point, and all we can do is all about sharing maybe what we have with others, as a way of also ensuring that they experience the love and the warmth that we have. So it's very, very important for us, to focus on sharing as a way of ensuring that we also make others happy just the way we are happy. There are so many people this year uh, that have been, that have experienced a lot of issues. But guys, there is need for us to keep sharing with them as a way of encouraging them, as a way of encouraging them, and as a way of telling them, even though things are not so good, at the end of the day, we are still together. Given someone such kind of an assurance, they always feel very, very happy. So, guys, let me know if you are planning. Wow, that's so fine. Are you planning to spread some sharing during this Christmas? I can see there is someone who has said, yes, I'm ready to share with others, which, it's a very good way of tapping blessings. Because at the end of the day, the more we share, the more we are, at the verge of tapping our blessings. So many issues are okay. Gaming, you are gone again. Okay, bye. See you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you next time. Jamila Odupa. How are you doing, Jamila? How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hi too. How are you doing, Mr. Jamila? Welcome, Jamila Odupa. Thank you so much for joining. I'm happy to have you this good evening. How are you doing? Where are you joining from?
The first main points linked with the sermon Rom 8:1-11 is that there is no condemnation for those in Christ.
How are you? How are you doing today, Jamila?
From the law of sin and death. Similarly to the condemned Christians following Christ, We ought to understand that they are condemned to death, but they will inherit eternal life. The Spirit of God does dwell in us believers, giving us life in the Jesus, who walked not according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. The element of condemnation from the sermon does signify that Jesus did not condemn to but save the world. Because of Jesus' work, those that believe and trust in him are no longer judged. The scripture unveils
Thank you
that Jesus
guys
shows
for
his
the like.
compassion and mercy.
Thank you for the
offering
like.
forgiveness
Wow,
instead of
that's so
judgment,
good,
like
eh?
in the case of the woman who was caught in adultery as suggested by Robinson, 2025 4.4. The second project idea is the law of the Spirit in Jesus Christ through his power to keep unfleeing believers from the power of sin and death, which was a contrast from the law of sin and death that condemned all people due to their sinful nature. Notably, ROM8:2 NKJV unveils, for the law of the
Thank you
Spirit
for the
of life
like.
in Jesus Christ hath made me free from the law of sin and death. The idea of living in the Spirit is also projected with the sermon, reinforcing that believers are now able to live according to the Spirit, not the flesh, leading to life that is righteous, that result in life and peace. Taylor,
Jamila Odupa, how are
2025
you doing
RMA,
today? And
unveils that
everyone
when
else, how
people
are you
focus
doing,
on the
guys?
Spirit, the outcome is peace and life. Given the important words linked with main ideas derived from ROM8:1-11 are condemnation, sin, and death, law of spirit, and eternity. Conclusion.
Thank you guys. Wow, today guys are coming and they are going. Today guys are coming and they are going. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Let me know who has joined. Let me know who has joined. Also guys, if this is your first time, kindly consider subscribing. Where?
Hello.
99%, 1 minute to go. Guys, let me know who has joined. Let me know who has joined. And I shall appreciate, guys. I shall appreciate. I shall appreciate. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Let me know who has joined. I don't know if my thank you for joining. How are you doing today, guys? How are you doing today?
Ngapi?
Nakuaga bao.
Asante.
Okay, karibu sana. Thank you for joining. Yo, yo, yo. Boy Gaming. Yo, yo. How are you doing? Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. What about you? What about you, Boy Gaming? What about you, Boy Gaming? Where are you from? Me, I'm from Kenya. Do you know Kenya? That's very nice. Which part of Kenya? Which part of Kenya? Boy Gaming, which part of Kenya are you in? Which part of Kite? Kitengela. Wow, wow, that's so amazing. I'm now from the other side, from Kariobangi South. I don't know if you have ever heard of that. Kitengela, the land of Maasais. There was a time that I used to come to Kitengela a lot to do some business there. Boy Gaming. There was a time I used to come to Kitengela a lot of times. Wow. I used to come to Kitengela town to do my business there, to do a lot of business there. Kitengela is one of the best towns. One of the best towns where you can do some businesses here and there. I also have a cousin who lives in Kitengela. Though I have never gone to her home, but she has built somewhere there in Kitengela. Mm. Kitengela manzi. My fellow countrymen and women, finally, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, 91. I'm back. Now tell me how was your day? My day was fine, man. My day was fine. How is Kitengela? Now next time when you join, I'll not forget that you are from Kitengela. Yeah, mine was fine. What about you? What about you? I know Kitengela within the KCA area. I have heard a lot about. Oh, there is rain. On this end of ours, no rain, man. No rain, no rain. There is no rain. We are just there. We are just there. We don't have rain. But sometimes it will look as if it's going to rain. But unfortunately, we haven't received any rains. We haven't received any rains. We don't have any rains. How much have you earned? How much have you earned in terms of what? Just be specific. Just be specific. In terms of the business that I do or something of such. Oh, business. Oh, businesses are dumbed down. My good friend. Businesses nowadays, they are very, very... even sometimes you can just open and unfortunately you don't... what can I say? Unfortunately, maybe you don't even have... 86 to 89. You don't even have a client. Yeah? You don't have even a client. Poa sana.
Nimekutafuta na sikupata.
Meniletea pesa nikule. Asanti sana. Ilikuwa ya jana. Go up. Thank you. Siko fine.
Siko fine.
Sawa, asante. Yeah. That's how things are. Things are very tough. Things are very tough. Sometimes, man, people are really complaining they don't have money, it's December, all that kind of complaining. That's where we are. That's where we are. So sometimes businesses, wow. I don't know what I can say. I don't know what I can say. Sometimes I don't know what I can say. But all the same, I'm only 13, so I can feel the same. You see now, you are just a minor and you can feel that kind of pressure, yeah? Now imagine us in businesses. Wow, things are tough. Things are very tough. But all the same, what should we say? What should we say apart from... yeah, I can understand. So things are very tough. It's December. Everyone is complaining. You know what? Like us, we are in business. Like me, I do the electrical business. selling electrical products and sometimes repairing them. Even getting customers that want some repairs. Wow, sometimes things are getting very tough. Sometimes things are getting very tough. So that's how things are. But all the same, I thank God. I thank God that each and every day we just wake up, we are just there, but we are grateful. Yeah, we are grateful using a feedback system. We are grateful. Okay, I have to go. Good night. Jesus Christ love you. Same boy gaming. And each and every time when you see me online, always join, and I will always appreciate. Yeah? Always joined, and I will always appreciate. I love it to know that you are in Kitengela. Kitengela is such a very good place. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Fine. Mr. Paul. Kabisa, labda wewe. See?
Still late.
Yeah, how many inches?
Sema 2.5 ama 3.
2.5 iko.
Ama
3. 3 nimemwa 3.
sawa. Nimefikiria nani ako na still late walai. Nimefikiria. Nastaki
in 2
kuna tu bunia hiyo tu inatoana.
Kuna 2 maximum. Shama kitu kama hii. Kidogo.
Nataka kitu itashikilia, kipigilia kwa wao itashikilia.
Hii nayo ni dogo.
Hii ndogo. Hiyo itasurvive, hiyo niko sure.
Hata umenikumbusha nafaa kesho nikuje nazo hizi.
Unaona ile umepigilia pale juu ile?
Ehe.
Unaona ile pale kwa mbao?
Ama hii. Tuseme hii size.
Ile ni zile, ile umepigilia pale.
Oh, hii.
Hiyo nataka kama hiyo.
Hiyo ni 4.
Nataka kitu kama hiyo, ni
kitu refu.
Nishike mfuta vizuri.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Okay, karibu. Okay, have a good night. Jesus Christ love you. Also, Jesus Christ loves you too. Thank you. Wow, guys, back to our topic, guys. Back to our topic. You know, are you planning to spread sharing during this Christmas? That's the question that we are asking ourselves today. Are you planning this Christmas? You know, so is Christmas sharing important? That's the question that we really asked ourselves. Is Christmas sharing important today? And I would say that you know, Christmas sharing is very, very important in our modern day. One, the reason why we should be able to share during this Christmas moment is because we are in a time whereby, you know, sharing really means that we show a lot of compassion. You know, we show a lot of compassion. Sharing during this Christmas time also is a true way of just saying, you know what, how can I now close this? Yeah, Christmas sharing is very, very important, as it gives us you know, the notion, you know, of serving others with a lot of compassion. You know, compassion is very, very important, and it also strengthens the community bonds, you know, guys, because when we share with others, we we really show them that we really care about them, and at the end of the day, we are really spreading a lot of joy onto them. We are really spreading a lot of joy onto them, and we are also reflecting, you know, on some of the instrumental core values such as love and generosity that we really have. So sharing with others during this Christmas time is a way of showing a lot of compassion, and when we have compassion, guys, we are able, you know, we are able to uplift those guys that are vulnerable in our society. We are able also to tackle, you know, some of unfortunate events, you know, like this is Christmas time. There are some people that will be enjoying in terms of drinks, others are going to enjoy in terms of food, others are going to enjoy maybe in so many different ways. And as a way of touching maybe the less unfortunate within our society, there is need for us, you know, to tackle that element of poverty. You know, the only way we can tackle that element of poverty is by ensuring that we share with them and we show a lot of compassion to those that are allowed us. And the moment we show that, this is a clear testament that we are saying unto them that, you know what, guys, we really care we really care more about you, but no, it's not all about us, you know. It's a kind of a win-win situation, because when we care for others within our society, we have the element of feeling proud, you know. We are proud because at the end of the day, we have really maybe bridged a gap where someone might not have maybe food or something of such, but at the end of the day, through our efforts or through our extension in terms of love, we are able to show them that kind of love. The other key issue, all about, you know, sharing during this Christmas, is all about the element of creating what we call connections. Sharing others in very simple elements such as meals, traditions, and time. This is a very rich way of ensuring that we create lasting memories and a sense of belonging. So we also create a lot of connection with the less privileged, and in the process, we create a lot of we create a lot of bonds with family and friends, creating what we may call the long-lasting and sense of belonging that are very instrumental. Then, guys, sharing during this Christmas time is a rich way of creating a lot of kindness and joy. You know, this is where we create a lot of kindness and joy. This is where we give, we share food, we share clothes, we share, you know, all those things that we share. And in the process, we create a lot of positivity. You know, we create a lot of positivity, and this is very instrumental to ensuring that we keep on encouraging people to keep on going on. The other issue why we should be sharing during this Christmas time, this is also a rich way of ensuring that you know, we create what we may call spiritual reflection. For many of us, you know, when we have the element, when we embrace the element of love, when we embrace the element of hope, generosity, we are true reflection, you know. We show true reflection of what Jesus did, and we are more given out rather than just waiting to be given. And you know, when you look at it from the holistic point of view, this is what we may call a spiritual reflection. And spiritual reflection is very important to ensuring that we keep those that allowed us with a lot of happiness, because happiness really matters, especially when we make it, or when we make those allowed us to feel that they are loved and they are appreciated. Also, sharing during this Christmas is important, as we are setting examples. If we have kids, if we have siblings, if we have, we are really acting as a way of how our society should care for others, and this is the kind of a value that will be embraced even by the future generations to come. So when you give, you know you are really creating what we may call a solid foundation, and in the process of creating that for a solid foundation, it's very, very instrumental to ensuring that those values, yeah, those values are very, very important, and they are very, very long lasting. So which ways can we engage in during this Christmas time? First of all, guys, you can focus on what we call the charity giving. This is where, if there is an organization, you know if there is an organization where maybe you can be able to visit the street kids, if there is an organization where maybe you can be able to visit the elderly, if there is an organization where maybe you can be able to visit the sick, all these people within our society, they really, really, they would really, really love us to touch their lives during this festive season. So festive season is here with us, and one of the key ways to which we can be able to make it happen, and one of the key ways that we can be able to ensure that we serve others with dignity, is when we project on our charity work. So you can be able to, you can be able to be part of the charity, and there are various avenues, as we have said, and they are always going to be very thankful. The other way, you can also volunteer. This is where maybe you can volunteer in doing, maybe there are those that really volunteer, maybe going to where the elderly live, and in the process they wash clothes for them, they dance for them, they give them hope, and in the process of spreading that kind of love, the elderly really feels that they are really, really appreciated. So volunteering is another key way, it's another key solid way in which you can be able to give, or to share during this festive season. The other way is just showing what we may call the simple acts. So many nowadays, especially those that so many people, I think it's a global thing, so many people nowadays are really, really struggling, you know and the only way that you can be able to show some simple act is like, maybe you just call you that neighbor of yours, yeah, whom you really feel that maybe they may not have Christmas, and in the process maybe you share what you have with them, and they will always feel appreciated and loved. The other way, guys, you can even also make to those loved ones, or even your friends, or even those that are very far away from you, and maybe you have not met for quite some time. You just make a phone call, and they are going to appreciate that you really called them. Also, if you are in a capacity maybe to assist someone who is struggling, that's another rich way of ensuring that you share with them during this Christmas time. So guys, holistically, it's very, very important, for us to keep on sharing what we have during this Christmas, as a way of ensuring that we serve and we build compassion, as a way of ensuring that we build that kind of a strong community bond. We spread a lot of joy, and at the end of the day, we create what we may call the solid core values, of love and generosity that are going to be long lasting even after we have left. So guys, thank you so much. And before I wind up today, we really had a very instrumental question. Are you planning to spread sharing this during this Christmas? That's the question that we had. Are you planning to spread sharing during this Christmas? And so many people have said yes, sharing is caring. Many people have said sharing is Christmas. Sharing Christmas is caring during this critical moment. So it's Christmas sharing important. It's very, very important. And let's keep on sharing each and every day as a way of showing compassion, as a way of showing love, as a way of spreading generosity, and guys, as a way of creating what we may call the long lasting values. Until tomorrow guys, thank you so much for everyone that joined, for every comment, for every follow, for every sub. May God bless you. Let's meet tomorrow, same place, same time, and may you have a fantastic time guys.